Hey guys, welcome to another episode with Sir Rambo. So today we're gonna talk about some major updates from Evony. Um, so what I mean by that is there's a version update, and we have a troop training limit. Uh, so Evony's putting a cap how many troops you can have per tier. Basically, that's the gist of it. It's not like they're just limiting you to train certain amount per time. They have limit for all from T1 to T16. There is a limit per tier. So what I mean by that is, let's go here. For example, if we go siege, and right now I own 28 million siege, and if I go to the sign guy, that's where the training capacity is, meaning that I cannot train more than that. So that is 200 2,147 million T1s, which is almost 2.1 billion T1s, right? So let's, obviously for the trap, that is decent, but there is a limit. Now obviously if we go to T2s, this changes to 1.2 million, right? So I believe as you go further down, it's the same for this. It's the same for this. Let's see, where does it change? So it changes at yeah, so 4s are fine, 5 is changing. T5 you have 500 million, right? So it's decreasing drastically. So right now I'm on 15 million, and the total capacity I could do is 500 million. Okay, so let's go to 6. It's the same thing. I think that it's an increment of tens. So 300,000. Yep, 300,000 for 10. 300,000 for as well. But okay, so T9 it changes again. So it's not really consistent, I guess. And if I go to T12s, that is 300 million, right? T13s, 300 million. All right, T15s is 200 million, and T16s is 100 million. So I think this is basically telling us to get ready for the KF50. KF50 might be coming very soon, either before the All Stars or just after All Stars. I believe we have enough the K45s now. I think every server has one or two. In our server, there's no one at the moment. I am trying, but it's really tough. And there are a lot of K44s just sitting there because the amount of resources is ridiculous. But with the family feature, I think it might help out, and let's see how it goes out. Okay, so that's a major update. I mean, at my level, it doesn't matter at this point because I'm nowhere near on any of them anyway. But this is, I guess, they're trying to, again, keeping it simple. Like they want us to maybe spend more money trying to get buffs and stuff. But as far as the troops are concerned, they want an even match, I guess, when it comes to the big competition. So that people cannot train more, and then they'll know how the attack strategy is basically evened out, right? But obviously the buffs reinforcements will come into play. So it's interesting, but it's again, it has pros and its cons. I encourage you to please join my Discord channel and obviously leave a comment on what are your thoughts are on all of, obviously the big guys. Um, they they might feel that this is not good enough, but for guys up to maybe even 30-40 billion, I think this is good enough, because not everyone has kind of troops. So I only have 15 million, right, in this one, and the cap is 300 million, so that's still a lot of troops. So that's a quick update on this one. And then the other thing came up is your Hall of Historic Generals. This has been a little, I guess, optimized, where they have made some improvements so you can get those wall hall generals much easier as to what people could not get. So that's probably in preparation of maybe number 4 is coming. So let's take a look at recap on the general hall. Right now there are 3, and I believe 4 is coming soon, and that's one of the reasons they introduced this, so that people can have people who are struggling with certain generals. Like I remember I struggled a lot with you know who did I struggle with? Yeah, was one of them. Lutra was one of them for a while. A few years back, I remember this guy was pain in the butt. And then in the General 1, yeah, there was one more. Yeah, this guy was painful to get to, but he's in Available Tavern. So they made some improvements on that, and lastly, there is a new general, guys. So I'll make a quick video on that too, on the comparison on this guy. He seems pretty sharp. They've introduced a lot of march size capacity in this guy as compared to Napoleon, so 8%, and also in his Covenant. So yeah, in his Covenant, you have some more stuff as well. Okay, so and then obviously this event, talking about the fishing event, right? The Poseidon's Day. This has come out, and then it has some good um, good rewards. Like this is a good March effect. It says only got over 30 days, and look at the rankings. The first place gets this deep sea keep. Again, in 30 days. So um, let's see what kind of buffs it has. City decorate. I think it should be under collection. Oh, excellent. I don't own that right now. So let's see. Okay, so it's not in here. Is it an activity? It's not an activity. It's a collection. There you go. So it will give you construction speed of 40%. That's a lot. and then activate mounted group and attack 20%. So if you're trying to get a K45, this construction speed definitely will help, because the normal construction speeds are usually 10%. It's giving you 40%. That's a lot. That is definitely a lot, guys. So I encourage that you're trying to get this and get extra boost on your construction speed. Okay. All right, and then lastly, I believe I talked about this, right? I always encourage that you get this China Palace to get your refines, and you'll get every fourth refine is a gold refine, so you get that. So definitely get this package. Amazon is still going on, so please use Amazon coins. They are giving you up to 30% in coins back, and you buy the $500 package. It'll cost you $450. Give you another $50 right away, as I stated earlier in the beginning of this video. Okay, and this is the same lost treasure. This will come back. There's nothing special about it. And yes, lastly, what I wanted to talk about is the King's Party. So King's Party, you also have these two castles, obviously. Marching mounted troop 20%, enemy ground troop attack 20%, and this is reinforcement for mounted. Okay. There's no new general here. So this guy is already old. I think this is a building general, I believe. So let's see. I believe he is a pin rate general. Yeah, here you go. He's an archer tower officer. I am not even using him. I haven't given him 2 stars, but I was debating to switch him or not. So we'll make a separate videos on this. So that's it for this event. So let us comment, and please share this video with your colleagues or your friends, and we'll see you next time. Thank you so much.